now performing To the Men That Love Women After Heartbreak with backup vocalist Kelly Clarkson. Give it up for Kelsey Ballerini.
To the men that love women after heartbreak, to the hellos that come after goodbyes, and to the rain that was falling, that watered the garden, and the ones that bring the flowers back to life.
It's always lovely. I started watching this Kelly Clarkson show because they do really good stripped down versions of songs. I actually don't know this song. I don't even know this singer. I'm going to be honest, but I've went on there on purpose to try and find something new and something different. And I've ended up coming with this, and it seems very like pop country kind of style, which is an acoustic is very lovely. So we'll just keep watching, and I just kind of like the show. And I am a big fan of Kelly Clarkson. I'm in the bands that I used to play in. We used to play a lot of Kelly Clarkson. My female singers used to sing it, and I used to sing the backing vocals for it. So it's definitely something that interests me. And I did one before with Jeff Daniels, was it? And it was beautiful. It was stunning. So if you haven't seen that, just check that out.
To the men that love women after heartbreak, and to the tears they catch but didn't make them fall, and to the strong and sturdy shoulders helping her get over, and the ones that give forever after all.
This is beautiful.
It ain't fair and it's hard to understand. It ain't easy, but you do it 'cause you can.
I find it really beautiful with like the country style. I grew up not really listening to it, obviously being from England, and I've not spent a lot of time in America. USA, and I did spend some time there. It was in 2013. I did a whole bike trip. I cycled from the tip of Manhattan in Battery Park all the way to the other side. I got as far as Portland. There's a whole big story behind that, but I spent 3 months cycling, and I had a little radio that I taped to the front of my bike. I don't know why I got a radio. I should have just got a headset, but it was something more interesting. I went to a Radio Shack and I bought this portable radio and just taped it to the front, and I just listened to the local radios every different county and state that I went into. And there was just such a plethora of different music, and it was just so interesting. That was when my real kind of love for country music started coming through, and I don't spend enough time listening to it. So I just kind of love the storytelling that comes with country music. It's much more beautiful and very close to the heart. Just simple harmonies.
To love women after heartbreak, to the architect that's breaking down the house, the carpenter and painter, the all-night renovator, building her back up from the ground.
It's very beautiful how something so simple can be so beautiful. It's two guitarists playing off each other and two singers with a harmony in a third, and it managed to just very simply layered and just lyrically tell stories and can connect to every individual out there in a completely unique way, depending on how they're feeling or how they're looking at the song. It's amazing how we look at different songs, and depending on what we're going through at that time in our life, of how it connects to you. Like right now, I'm pretty happy. This sounds pretty happy to me, but I imagine if you're probably going through some heartbreak, it could probably feel differently to you, you know? Obviously, lyrically, it's a different story as well. So it amazes me how music transcends in this way and how it connects you emotionally in different ways. I have certain albums that I listen to. I remember many years ago, I think it was my first proper girlfriend, and going for a breakup. And I listened to the Scripts for some reason. They're an Irish band, if you don't know them. They're very popular in England. I don't know if they're popular elsewhere. I don't think they were. I think they were pretty big, weren't they? Yeah, they ended up doing stuff with. They were pretty big Scripps. I just forgot they weren't. I just remember they were big in England, and I just fell in love with their album, and I would just sit and be moping, listen to their album, and so I think we all have music that we connect to, and certain singers vocally, their voice, how they sound, just hits you in a different way. So yeah.
It ain't fair and it's hard to understand. It ain't easy, but you do it 'cause you can. You don't see my heart is second.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
And baby, that's why it takes a man. To the man that loved this woman after heartbreak, thanks for all you didn't have to.
I'm guessing she was winking to her partner there. That's that's always quite beautiful. I'm always doing that. I did that the other night. I had a performance the other night. We had a Christmas party that we did, me and my Free Priest band. It's like a sit-down kind of ball Christmas party kind of thing. And every time I do a gig, my wife always ends up going, and I'll always talk to or about my wife to the audience. Because I have to do it. I just have to do it. My wife is very proud of me as a singer. That's how we met. I was on stage and she stood in front of me and did this dance in front of me. I still remember it. It's our anniversary today. I just, not that I just remembered that it's our anniversary. I knew it was our anniversary today, but just mentioned it's our wedding anniversary today. It's 4 years we've been married. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, there's always that connection, and I love that on stage. Sometimes I'll do gigs, and the audience are just not really doing much. They're not really watching, especially here in China. They're on their phones a lot of the time. And it's great to always have that connection with my wife in the audience. It's always beautiful.
When I met you, I was jaded, sad and complicated. You'll never know how much I needed you. No, you'll never know how much I needed you.
Stunning. No, a big fan of this show. Very, very big fan. I also loved it, but what I love mostly about that song is there was no bells or whistles. And I mean that in the best way possible of how I'm describing it. It's like many singers, they're screaming, they're belting their voice, or they're trying to do loads of different runs and trying to make it beautiful. As where this is just really just beautifully sung right there, perfectly within her range, their range, and just telling a story. And that's enough. That's always enough. There's so many people that I think try too hard. I've met many singers that try so hard to impress, and you don't need to try to impress. You just need to be authentically you. And when you're authentically you and you put the work in and really be a singer and really live the moment, that will connect with someone. And that's all you need, is that connection. And that's what it is. And I think that's what is beautifully kind of said in this story. Yeah, stunning. Okay, so yeah, my name is Scott, and I react to lots of different songs, and this is my new thing, checking out a bit of Kelly Clarkson show, because I think it's very, very beautiful. That's a couple I've watched now, and it's really, really nice. Yeah, I got nothing else to say. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. The one I did before in this is just stunning. If you haven't seen it, it's Jeff Daniels singing one of his own songs, just him on guitar, and it really is stunning. So check that one out. It's down here. All right. Catch you later. Bye-bye.